Good morning. I'm so tired. So we're grabbing the baby right now. We're going back to the city. Happy Vlogmas day 3. I can't believe I'm still filming. Let's see if we make it all the way through. So we're grabbing the baby. We're heading back to town. He's still sleeping because it's too early. He's going to daycare. I'm going to appointments and work. And I'm out of breath because I'm pregnant. And I just went downstairs. I'm gonna grab a drink of water right now. And then we're going. I can't wait to hug him some more because I only hugged him when he was half asleep last night. So we just dropped the baby off. I'm so sad. We almost, well, I cried and Papa almost cried too. So we had to bring him because we have appointments this morning. He has a doctor. I have a nail appointment. Then I have an interview to do because we're looking to add someone to the team that I have. So my main work that I do that I don't know if I shared her before, but my main bulk of my week for work is in HR consulting. So I do that for a group of restaurants and bars in Montreal, and I have people that work on my team. So we have 2 people on my team that work with me, and then I have someone else that we're looking for because I'm going on mat leave in not even a month, and I want someone who's going to work with us as an assistant, an HR assistant, to be able to do administrative work and help the team out and support the team. So when we have big strategies or emergencies to manage, we have someone that we can have with us to support the team and essentially grow with the team and to grow into her own kind of like passion that she has in within HR, and see how we can make the HR for this group even better. So it's a group that's growing in the sense that it's like they're clients which have multiple places and they keep growing and opening new places. So it's always more challenges, more people, more employees to manage and help them out with their HR strategies and make them the best possible so that their culture is super strong. And that's the reason why I got into that, was for company culture, which I love so much. It's such an interesting topic. We can talk more about this. So I'm having an interview for that today. And then I think I'm going to try to cancel all my calls that I had to touch base with managers and just push them to Monday so we can start the week fresh with the managers from the different restaurants, check in with them, see how they're doing, see how their teams are doing. And I will push that so I can maybe get the baby today, because poor thing, like even him, he was crying, obviously putting him back in daycare. Like he thinks he's coming home with mommy and papa. He was so happy to see us this morning, and it's so sad to have to bring him back. And yeah, it's hard to have these feelings. Like I knew as a mom that I didn't want to experience mom guilt and I didn't want to like play into that, but I do have like moments of sadness, and I have the duality of feelings. So I have this duality of like, oh, I'm excited that I have this wonderful daycare and I get to go and work, and I have to go fix my nails, so I'm able to do that and I'm so excited. But at the same time I could cry because I really want to be with my baby all day and just cuddle him, and at the same time I want him at daycare because I need to get stuff done before the weekend, and then I'll be with him 24/7. So anyways, he'll be with me 24/7. There's a lot of like back and forth that goes on in your head when you're a mom, and anyways, for me, that's how I feel about it. And I just accept it and let the emotions go, and I let them come out if they need to, and I let them pass, and I don't focus on them, and I don't put names on it like guilt or stuff that is such a trend and buzzword like mom guilt. Like I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to think about that, because then I'll start thinking like, oh, I have guilt, I need to have guilt. Like your words are so powerful. So whatever words you're using in your own mind about your own self is going to influence how you feel about yourself. So be careful with that. So I have an hour till I have to leave on public transport for my appointment. I'm going to try to unpack, do my hair really quickly, set up my day. So like the hours that I work. So this is what I do is when I have a small day or want to have a small day because of the baby, I look at like the hours I want to work and concentrate it. Like let's say it's like a 5 or 6 hours usually, but like today I'll try to do a 3, and I'll like see everything I have to do that's top priority, and I'll like schedule it in, and that's like my time block of work. And then I'll work for that time, and then I'm back to being mama bear. Okay, so I just put away the toiletries. OMG, before I used to leave my stuff to the last minute. Like I would get home from vacay and not unpack for a while. But I know that this does not serve me. I think it helped me to stop procrastinating on like home tasks and just tasks in general, is to tell myself are you helping, or to ask myself, are you helping the future you? So how can you help the future you? Well, unpack, because the future you like is gonna have to unpack anyway. So the you now is maybe being lazy, but you're taking away from future hope. So how can you help, or is this helping the future you? If it's a no, then if it's not helping the future you, then you should not do it. It's like procrastinating. So I'm gonna make a quick shake, little smoothie thing, protein smoothie, so that I have something in my tummy. I'm gonna do our hair. I just put a banana in there. Usually I love freezing my banana, so I get a lot and then I freeze them. And I love having frozen because it's the perfect texture for a smoothie. Like if you want a good textured smoothie, people like usually don't like, there's lumps or there's like, if you want like a smooth, yummy smoothie, you need a frozen banana. Okay, let's do that. At Costco, they have like these big packs of tropical fruit and they're like individually wrapped, which is not good. Please change that. Should not be like that. Should be one bag. Anyways, they're like dragon fruit and whatever you want, stuff that I can never get here in Canada. And we're gonna add our hemp seeds. Hemp seeds should be kept in the fridge, my loves, because they should, and I never knew, because all my chia and everything I don't keep, this should be in the fridge. We have milk. I have my almond milk, so I use real milk, which, nope, not my jam usually, but whatever. I want my milk and not just water. So I'll add a bit of water. So greens, I usually do either, I always pretty much put spirulina, which is like, I just found out recently is great for protein. I didn't even know like there's protein in this. I would use it for like the green aspect and like the nutrients, because it's really, really potent in like the nutrients, the greens. So I would replace that by my spinach, because my smoothie used to not be a Vitamix. I just got treated for my birthday. I'm so grateful. But before I had a Vitamix, it was like my spinach or my kale would not blend, so it was annoying. I use this brand, Organica. It's great. I'll link it down below. If I seem out of breath all the time, I am, because I'm pregnant. So this is their plant-based collagen, which you cannot have in your coffee. So I feel like I'm not on trend with the collagen coffee, but at least I have it in my smoothie. And I also use their maca powder. So collagen, plant-based, their spirulina, and their maca. Maca is amazing. I discovered it when I had issues with hormones when I was a bit younger. So not even younger, when I was in college, I discovered maca. And it's great to balance your hormones, to help you if you have bad periods. It's just good for that. And if you're pregnant, obviously your hormones are cray-cray, so it's great as well. What is this bag? Whatever. Best almond butter in the world. This is my backup. I get mine from the fridge. I think I finished it. We did finish it. I use this like freaking no one else. It's the best almond butter. Did I check the ingredients? No, I never have. Oh, we're good. Almond grillé, roasted almonds, is the only ingredient. We're more than good. My mom would be so mad right now. Don't use your teeth. I always use my teeth. They're strong. Usually once it's mixed, we're good to go. It doesn't separate after, which is great, because I feel like that's the most annoying part of natural butters. They're healthy, but they're separated from their fat. So out of breath. It's so much. But this is great to keep you full. So if you guys know Kelsey Wells, she's so popular for her smoothies that like help you keep you full. And the main thing is that you need healthy fats. You need good fiber, you need healthy fats. Of course, I'm kind of missing fiber in here, but sometimes I throw broccoli in there now that I have the Vitamix. Sometimes we'll be throwing apples and just cucumbers and all that stuff straight in there. The baby loves like cucumber, apple, spirulina. That's his favorite mix. Last but not least, my protein. So the protein I get is a vegan protein that tastes amazing. I'm never going back. I've been using it for 2 years, I believe. So it's the protein by Garden of Life, the sport one. So it has so much stuff in there, like anything good you can think of is in there. Probiotics, prebiotics, all the stuff. I don't even know. Like I don't have my tub with me anymore, but it's a great protein. It tastes good. With any smoothie I make, I love it. It blends easily into any smoothie. Like it doesn't have an intense taste that you can only make it with one thing. So try it out. I'm making so many videos this morning because at least we'll have footage for the morning if I forget to film the day, because the day might get crazy since we just got back and it's Friday. So it's like do all your work in one day in as least hours as possible, because you have to pick up the baby because the baby misses you and you miss the baby. We'll see how that goes. Protecting. Okay, half my hair is done. I'm letting it cool off and then I will brush it out. Do this half, or do I do a half day? So I'm doing my hair, and as I do my hair, I'm thinking a million things. So I'm like texting for work and all this because all these things are coming back to me that I have to do, which is so annoying because now I'm running late. I need to get it on and get out because I'm gonna miss my bus. Okay, what a beautiful day. So we're running to catch our bus because, as I said, my car is all the way 2 hours away, so I won't have it for now. So we're sharing my partner's truck. We'll see how that goes for the weekend because I'm alone with baby with the truck. So hopefully everything goes well. Running to the bus, appointments, and then we're going to meet my friend that I work with for HR to touch base on where she's at for the week and what's going on. Okay, so something as a mom is that you have a huge mental load of like all your appointments, your partners, if you help him with that, and your babies. And so baby's like the one in my tummy and this one, so I have to call to book them all the same day, so I'm not running around the whole week for appointments. So I have a scan next week. I have to go in to get checked for the baby, and that happens every 2 weeks now because I'm so close to giving birth. So they check you every 2 weeks, and then I have a scan to make sure the baby is fine before giving birth and that the weight is okay and the curve is all okay in that sense. And then I have to book an appointment for Lenny and then my partner. It never ends. So I'm at my girlfriend's salon to get my nails fixed. They're horrible. I lost one, but her salon is so cute. So I'm getting my nails fixed, and then I'm heading to a work meeting, and I've been working on the bus, changing all my appointments around, like I said, trying to make sure that everything is booked and I have all the appointments before this comes. I'm still dirty from my smoothie. Whatever. You guys are getting bathroom videos because I don't like talking in front of people. And I won't. I don't think I will. But yes, we're at brunch now. Every Friday I come work here. I do a meeting here for brunch because I love brunch here at Vlogmas in Montreal. It's just so good. So I come, I do our meeting. Obviously they're one of my clients. It's a win-win. Hit two birds with one stone. Got my nails done. My nails, I get them done at Atelier Peaufiné. I will link her because she's amazing. And I'm pregnant, so you cannot get gel when you're pregnant, but this I can because her products are all the things that you don't want in them. I don't know what they are, but like siphon-free, whatever you want to call it, vegan, all this stuff, natural. Like I can get them when I'm pregnant. They're safe. So I'm going to eat now. I will show you. We are in the big truck. So we're going to get the baby. I was working get the baby. We ate, we had meetings, we worked, and then we're going, and I'm finishing my day early because I can. So this is something that I made sure that I could have, is a flexible schedule. So a work, a job, a career, a business that I'm flexible and I can do what I want in it, because I'm having 2 babies very, very close. My first baby is 1.5 years and my second is in my belly, but they'll have, I think it's how many months apart? Not even 2 years. So like I think 19 months apart they're gonna have. So definitely my goal with this was to make sure that I had flexible clients, that I could work hours and modify my hours as needed. And I don't want my baby in daycare full time. That's my personal decision, in the sense that for me that's been, since I put him in daycare, he's been there part-time, and he's gonna stay part-time as long as I can, because I don't want to be a full at-home mom and I don't want to be a full at-home work, but I want to balance both of them and make sure that my baby is being raised by me, spending some time with me. That those are things that, like, I want time with him, like not just morning routines and nighttime routines. So I made sure that however my work was going to look, that I'm so blessed and lucky to be in a position to be able to do that and to have set it up this way so that I can be with my baby for most of his day. Like, it's with me, not with other people. So that was really important for me. And I think that you need to determine as a mom, if you're a mama watching this, what's important to you. Is it working and building your business and having a wonderful daycare as well that's taking care of that, and that's also amazing. And it has to be aligned with you. Like, I'm sharing with you what I did for me, and that's aligned with me, and I'm happy in that. But if I wasn't, and I was depleted and I wanted to be at work and that's what filled me up, then that's what I would be doing. And I would find care that supports me and that I trust and that I love and that are creating those emotional bonds with my baby, that need to happen at those ages in regards to like his development and all of that I believe in. So whatever, you have to figure out what you believe in and what you want to do and what that looks like for you and how that schedule looks like for you, and to make it work for you as much as possible, and to know that you have the power to make it work. Like, you can create the life for yourself that works for the life that you want. Like, you're not stuck anywhere. Like, every single place that you are is definitely a decision that you made. And if you are stuck in a place where you're working 70-hour weeks and you're a new mom, like, take your skills, be so proud of yourself, and go somewhere else and propose those skills to somebody else and do it. Try doing it freelance. Try looking at other companies that have healthier cultures for parents and like all these more like flexible boundaries and all of this. And I'm going really vague here, and like I'm trying to be delicate because it's easier said than done. Like, this is definitely something, if you want to talk about, like, you can always reach out to me. You can book a free clarity call, and we can get clear on like all the possibilities and help you see further and like see different perceptions. But I know that it's also triggering what I'm saying, because there is a reality that you have work life, and if you're a single mom or not, or if you have a partner that supports you or not, like all these things come into account, and you have to be able to provide for your baby. So that's the number one, right? You have to be able to take care of your baby and have money to take care of your baby. So of course, like, if that's working crazy hours and you have to do that, like, I fully get that, but you're still in power. And if you want to gain clarity on that and see what I mean, like, definitely reach out. It's my pleasure. I love that I can have that space where you can book a call, and it's not just like taking this video and maybe it's triggering you because you don't see how it could work for you. So please reach out if you need. It would be my pleasure. And people are crazy. I'm gonna stop vlogging. I will vlog when I'm not in traffic, because people are still, even though we're going 2 kilometers, people are still doing weird shit. Like, you should see someone just pulled out of a parking into the like opposite lane and was just there. What are you doing? I stopped that clip short because I was on a street and I'm like, yes, in traffic, but I didn't want to like be filming at that moment because I saw a car do weird shit. Now I'm literally in 5-kilometer traffic. So I'm back to explain my point about the whole thing about having flexible hours and all of that. The point I'm trying to get across is to take your power back. Like, there is privilege, there is where you come from, there is all these aspects that are gonna make it so wherever you're at. So like, let's say you are a mom and you work 40 hours and you feel like you have to, and you're in that situation and you're kind of stuck, and certain things brought you there, or the lack thereof, certain things that brought you there. If you decide right now to take your power back and to fully own your situation, then you can fully act on it. If you give your power away and you say that, oh, because I come, like for me, I come from a poor family, so I could blame it on that, like that I'm not further in life because of a poor family, that I have a bad money mindset because of a poor family. I could blame it on everyone blames their parents, for example. Like, it's the number one thing that people blame on. Well, if you blame it on your parents, or you blame it on society, or you blame it on whatever it is you want to blame it on, you're giving your power away, and you cannot have that power to use, to impact, and to think of creative ways to change, because your power is away. So your brain's not going to be thinking of amazing ideas on how to make your situation better. It won't see those opportunities. It won't see those big bears in the room, because it's focused on what's in front of it, and not seeing the bears pass by, which is like the opportunities. And that's because you're not owning your situation. You're not saying, okay, I have the power, and let me open my eyes, and let me see what's possible, and let me see how I can get out of this situation, and let me see how I can learn here and grow there, and whatever it is that you are trying to get. So for me, the whole point of talking about this is having flexible hours, because I want to be I don't want to be a stay-at-home mom, but I want to be like very present, right? So I don't want work full-time and overtime, so I don't want to be working crazy hours. The phone just died on me, I think. Anyways, we'll wrap it up here, because I'm rambling a bit, but my point is, if you want to have any hope of changing anything in your life, you need to fully own the situation you're in and fully take accountability for it. Because if you're giving any excuse as to why, or any blame on somebody else, you are giving your power away, and you do not have that power for yourself to be able to have that energy and those creative ideas and see those opportunities to change your life for the life that you actually want. So fully own and take your power back. Own whatever situation you're in, even if it's a shitty situation. And I swear, like, maybe you don't think so, because maybe I don't share enough, but I will if you want to. I've been through my fair share of crappy ass situations and hard people and something, you know, and you can fully take your power in any second, and don't give it away, because that's what's going to help you to feel like you have control over your life and you have an impact that can be made. And if you give it away to other people with excuses and blame, then you're just going to be stuck in a miserable place, and it's someone else's fault, and you're stuck there, and poor you know, like, that's the victim mentality. And I really, really want and urge you guys to fully take your power back, and don't go into that mentality, because it's one we all have been to in moments in our life. But if you stay there for a long time, it's going to be a sad one, and you'll have a sad life, and you won't feel like you ever had like that power and that like passion and drive, and you just let it pass by. So you do have that. You have that opportunity. You just have to choose it, okay? And the first step is just take full ownership of the whole situation, all the good, all the bad, all the in between, all the people that are on your path and people that are around you, and whatever's going on, and take full ownership of that, and it will allow you to act. I hope that this makes sense and that it resonated with you. And now I'm almost at my little baby's daycare, so I gotta leave you, because I'm so happy to see him. So, poor baby is not happy. Baby, Papa's coming back. He just went to get something. Yeah, he's gonna come back, baby. He's gonna come back. Papa, il revient. So, we were at this little museum thing that was so much smaller than we thought, but like two things that the baby could see, like what is it called, like there's a big teddy bear like Christmas thing. You guys will have seen. I know, mon amour. And now we have an emergency and my partner has to run to work and fix something, so we're doing that. Then we have to run home, bath really quickly, and then jump baby into bed because poor thing, he needs to sleep. So yeah, we were at the restaurant. We had to run away from the restaurant to get to this issue to fix it, and then we're gonna go home with the baba, put him down, make some hot chocolate, change our minds. Let's see. Okay, so we're home. I'm gonna end the vlog here. I was just editing it. It's a longer one than usual, but it's an interesting one. And we're home. I just put the baby down, and I don't know, it's like my first night home. My partner's at this work thing that he needs to fix and get back to us, and I like keep hearing sounds and I'm freaked out for some reason, which is so annoying. And then the baby like never speaks in his sleep, and now he's like falling asleep. I don't know if it's because he's too tired or what's up, but he's like saying mommy, and then he's going back to sleep, or he's just like yelling once and I check the camera, I go see him, he's sleeping. So it's just confusing, and I'm freaking my own self out. So I will put on a show, wait for my partner to get home, and hopefully sleep, because I must just be very, very, very tired. So I hope you enjoyed Vlogmas Day 3 today, and that the subjects were interesting to you. And if you like those talks, let me know. It was a longer one, but yeah, it was interesting. I brought you along on the day. It was a shorter day, much shorter than usual. It's Friday, tomorrow's the weekend, so we'll have fun with baby and see what we get up to, and just like reset the house, unpack laundry, get ready for the week ahead, and then I will show you my typical work week. Basically next week I'll take you along. Thank you for watching and have a beautiful evening. I will see you tomorrow, loves. I literally filmed my outro clip that you'll see after this. I filmed it right before this, like maybe 10-15 minutes ago, where I was saying I was like freaked out and all that. And honestly, I think I'm really tired from like the week. I don't know, from the day. I don't know what's going on. And it's the pregnancy and hormones and all that, of course, affect. And like, yeah, it's only 8 and I feel so tired. And instead, my partner's on his way right now, and in the past I would have like not shared and been ashamed of being anxious, but instead I'm like, hey, right now I'm feeling anxiety, I'm sharing this, and I'm sharing this with you guys too, because there's no point in like hiding if you have these feelings, like, and trying to find a cause. Like right now I'm like, oh fuck, why am I feeling this? I never feel like this anymore, and why are my thoughts racing? And like I literally feel like I'm stuck on my couch here and I can't move. And so I'm waiting for him to come home to be able to go in the bath and just feel better, and someone can watch the baby if he wakes up, and I tend to him if anything happens, so I can hop in the bath and then go to bed. And yeah, ask for help. Tell your people like you're feeling some kind of way, share it, and it helps, and it's like you'll be able to release it. Because in the past, when I was anxious for a long time, when I had really bad PTSD and just like it was every day like this, I was so ashamed. I would hide it so much, and that makes it so much worse. And I would just like reached out, I was like, hey, can you like make it home as soon as you can when everything's dealt with, so that you can support me, because I need that right now, and I do not feel great for the moment for some reason, whatever it is. Pretty sure it's the pregnancy, because hormones obviously really affect anxiety, and I know that when I'm like feeling off like this, it's in regards to my hormones, and obviously in pregnancy they fluctuate so much. So just made this vlog a whole 30 minutes, I'm guessing. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will see each other tomorrow. All right.